Hey guys, thanks for joining in this morning. So we're fixing to run to town and grab some crickets and gonna run to the lake, catch a few brim. These brim are bedded up right now, so once we find them, we ought to be able to sit in one spot and catch all we need for bait. We'll try to get some videos of catching a few of those, and then we're gonna wait till this evening. We're gonna keep them alive, go put them on some limb lines this evening. So y'all stay tuned. Show y'all how we do these. So all we're doing, we're gonna tie to this limb. You gotta make sure it's green so it don't break. This one's a pretty sturdy limb. It's green, so we know it's not gonna break. It ought to hold a big fish. So we just come down, we've got our 2-ounce weight. Then we've got a swivel, come on down, and then we've got our hook. I don't know how well y'all can see that in the video. And then all we do, take it, tie it to this limb. Do an overhand knot and then a slip knot. That way when we're ready to pull these up, we don't have to cut another line. Then we'll just take our brim, caught these earlier. We're gonna hook it right underneath this back fin. I don't know if you can see it, but right in there. Out on the other side. Drop them in. Here in Louisiana, we have to mark all these with our information. So I've got these reusable markers that I made. It's got my flagging. It's got my information on a zip tie. All I gotta do is zip tie it to the limb. just barely go through on that zip tie. That way when I cut it, I can reuse that zip tie a few times. But that brim, he's gonna be swimming around right in here, and these catfish, they're gonna come out of this little canal here, kind of up on this slope. We got some backwater in here right now. It's kind of falling out. Right now, it's the current slowed down a lot. It was real good last week, but we still got a little bit of current coming through here. So these catfish are gonna follow this current up, looking for bait fish. So it ought to be a pretty good spot. We'll have to check them in the morning. We'll get the rest of these out and see what we catch. Hey guys, it's the next morning. We're out here on the river today. We're fixing to run these limb lines and maybe we'll have something. All right, we're at the first limb. Looks like we got something. Oh yeah, we got one. Blue cat. I tell y'all, I'm like a kid on Christmas morning every time I check these limb lines. I love pulling up and watching that limb shake. Find my pliers here. Well, this is our fourth line and we still only caught one. But that's how it goes sometimes. You don't always catch them. Well, it's called fishing. That's what I tell myself anyway. This is line number 5. I'm having much luck this morning. Don't look like it's very big, but hey, we'll take it. Ooh. We've got a monster if we can get him in the boat. Oh man, y'all, look at this. Oh my goodness, holy moly. Oh, and he's barely hooked too. Man, I didn't think he was a big one. He was barely pulling on the limb. My goodness. That's huge. Oh, thank you, good Lord. That is awesome. Oh, that's a big one, guys. Good grief. That's what them big old brim will catch you. Well, if we don't catch another fish today, that one right there, that made the whole trip. Wow. Wow, thank you, Lord. That is cool. That is cool. I did not expect to have nothing that big. Wow. I've caught some decent ones on a limb line before, but nothing that big. Well, that was the last line. We only caught 2, but hey, when you got one as big as we caught earlier, hey, that made the whole trip. We don't have to catch 10, 15 fish. I'm happy with what we got. Hope y'all enjoyed the video.